Hello everybody, today we're going to be playing Riddle School. Because it just makes sense to play a Flash game from 2006 in 2020. Especially since now is such a perfect occasion because I hear that Flash is going to be disabled around December 31, 2020 of this year. Oh well, might as well enjoy while it lasts. Now the reasons to why I'm playing this game is because at the time, if you've been watching my current animatics of Vanessa and the gang, you would know. Okay, well maybe not know, but if you were in my Discord server and if you asked me about it, you would know that this series is what inspired the humor of my characters, even back in 2016. I mean, they didn't inspire the characters I made, but they did inspire the humor that's based around them. That and a little bit of Crazy's Crazy and Quite Tomato too. But anyway, let's begin. This button obviously proceeds to the main menu. Thank you. There's actually a little bit of story with this thing, but you can watch the developer commentary, which I will link in the description. Let's start. Oh. This is Riddle School. This is made by an 11-year-old. I'm not making this up. The developer was 11 by the time he made this. I feel like tree. Pressing quit does nothing. Let's start the game. John Bro presents. This was originally a Madness clone. I've been sitting here for 2 hours straight listening to addition facts. All because I teased somebody. I'm in a special class. I don't even have a smart teacher. Yeah, no joke. Oh, by the way, 3 plus 0 equals 2. If you add 3 by 2, it makes 5. Making Madness 5. And Madness 5 is actually the song you are hearing right now. In the credits, it's Madness 6. Though that's actually a mistake by the developer himself. So yeah. Right now, I'm as free as a bird in a bird cage. So not really free. Alright, that's it. I'm getting out of this school. What's 131 plus 42 again? I forget. I don't get this joke and I still do not. Lovely. This is better than anything I could do nowadays. Ah, the inventory, the 4-slot inventory. And the lovely old map and these old windows. This game screams Flash 2006. I gotta lower the volume, it's too loud. There we go. That's it! You just click on the sharpener. Hey teacher, could I sharpen my pencil? Only one person at a time. Whatever that means. Now that was sharp. Can't believe I said that. That'll be a reoccurring joke for the first 3 games. 5 for Prez. 5 for Prez. Guy is a popular guy in the school because of his Vote 5 shirt. Because of, if you're long enough to be able to know what Newgrounds is, there would always be like this rating system, and people would say in their animations and games to vote 5. Newgrounds, the olden days. Here's the water fountain that does absolutely nothing right now, but will in future games. Now this is the Insanity Classroom, aka Phil's classroom. That's Smiley. She's the only one in school who likes learning. Of course it's a girl, because only girls like learning apparently. Smiley's also the only one I made fun of to be in that special class. Psst, spoiler alert, he didn't. Anyway. That's Fred, my best friend, the most bored class member. Really, Phil? Because I think that should be you, but oh well. That's Zach, who is always very cold. He has no problem freezing the water fountain. Yeah, that's a joke based on him. I wonder why nobody here questions as to why he's just completely everywhere. I wonder why Miss Coffee doesn't question as to why Phil is here when he should have been in the special class. Or I don't know, maybe she doesn't know. And maybe because she's too jacked up on coffee to know that. Earth is flat, I agree. That's a drawing made by somebody named John Bro. Yep. Oh wait, I forgot. Trash, sent in by Oscar, a Sesame Street reference. Wow, feather duster in a dustbin. Ironic. Very ironic. Alright. So, what else? Sorry? Nice effect. It's a clock. It's also a reminder that I waste all my time at school. That explains why I never pay attention to clocks anymore. And here's the locker, which has the hall pass, which you can actually click here to get it, but I prefer to play it fair and square. And then next, the janitor's closet. What are you doing? Give him his fairy duster or he'll kick you out. You found my fairy duster, keep the change. I've been looking all over school for this. The playground birds need dusting, even though there's no playground in this school. Not even Real Transfer 2, I don't think. Well, I gave you $1. Don't waste it on socks. Okay. Bucket, you spilled something. I like Phil's comments. That's the janitor. He's Five's dad, 808, which is supposed to look like Bob. So, let's get out of here. By the way, you may notice that there's static around the game. That's because... Well, you know what? I'll just leave it to the developer commentary. Sorry I brought that up. Also, I noticed these buttons, these northwest, east buttons, they only appear in this game. But the rest of the series, they use animated arrow buttons. Anyway, north, we get this. As crazy as it sounds, those are sinks. Just look at the sleek designs, with no mirror apparently. I would have thought twice about escaping school if it were all that cool looking. If it was all that cool, yeah. If it all was that cool looking. I'm sorry, if somebody has a slightly different English than I do, I just straight up can't say it. I know this is right English, or at least I think it is, but if somebody has a different skill of English, I can't read it right. Well, anyway. Jeez, it must be embarrassing playing these games. Hey, it's me, Richie, the hall guard. Got a pass? Cause if you don't, you can't pass. Here it is. Yes, I do, so please get out of my way. Alright? Listen, if I went in there, you'd hear screaming and shrieks not only from anyone in there, but from me. Yeah, says the person who will end up going in. You know what, I'll keep that as a surprise later. This school has 7 students and more than 50 lockers. No sanity, not true, and you'll find out why once I play the later games. Ooh, give me a cookie. That's Chubb. There's not a person I know who's fat and hungry as he is. Phil, I know people who are bigger than Chubb, trust me. Yesterday, I heard something about him swallowing his refrigerator. I didn't believe this at first until I played Riddle School 3, and I thought that's completely normal. Anyway, getting out of school through that door is out of the question. Yeah, I'll tell you that. And for this small puzzle here, if you can even call it that, just give him the $1. Take the $1, fatty. You're gonna regret saying that, Phil. What are you doing here? Box office. Get it? Because it is one big box, and it's an office. I need to talk to the principal. And why is that? I want to tell him a joke. Oh, jokes are always fun. Go right on ahead. I love these. I love these random nonsense and illogical things happening here. Mr. Question. Yay. How nice of you to drop by. By then, in case you're confused as to why that scene, as to what was going on in that scene, it's explained in the developer commentary. I'll link it. Anyway, time to leave school. Mr. Question doesn't even bother to chase us. Hooray. Inspired by Tom Phelps' Pico School, who is, I think, the creator of Newgrounds. Now go read a good book. Sure, buddy, I'll read Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Anyway, that's Riddle School 2, a beginning of a legendary series that would become the main inspiration of my modern humor with my old characters. I'm going to play with Riddle School 2, and I'll try to make it less like I'm trying to talk about, like I'm talking less about the commentary of the game, like a developer commentary for this game, and more like a let's play, kind of, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, see you on Riddle School 2. We'll be a much better let's play than this one. Hopefully. Time to quit the game.